Valdez, Alaska, you know, is held probably in the highest regard for its mountains. Every time you turn around, you're seeing a different peak. Back in the day, it was a first descent fest. Every day we were making first descents, every day.
If you're on your sled or hopping in that heli, you're gonna be skiing in a matter of minutes. It's all right here.
So a little tour of our area here. This is from the parking lot of ABA, and I'm just gonna kind of go around geographically. We've got Odyssey over there. Awesome area. It's the smallest peak on Thompson Pass. It's had the most history. It's had the World Extreme Skiing competitions. It's had the King of the Hill. It's the smallest bump. It's the strangest thing, but it's pretty epic even though it's small. Right next to that is Goodwill's. Goodwill's has got an 80-foot cliff in the middle of it. And back in the day, Matt Goodwill pointed it and launched that thing. And so that whole mountain is now named after him. The Little Matterhorn is a really cool feature with some neat skiing off of it. And you know, it's just part of the groovy mountainscape around here. Next to that's the Berlin Wall. There are probably 13 ways off the Berlin Wall, all of them steep, all of them exposed, and all of them truly epic. Then we get into Nick's Happy Valley, we get into Giovanni's Joyride. Nick's is named after Nick Parada and Giovanni is his son, and those are two peaks there. And then the next one is Python. That's the one, you're gonna see that everywhere. It's just an epic, epic peak. It's a pinnacle landing. When you get out of the helicopter, you're on a postage stamp, and then you gotta walk across a knife edge ridge. It's probably the most outdoorsy landing we've got. And once you get up on top of the main peak, you've got an option of 7 ways off the main peak, and there's another 9 or 10 runs off of there. The next ridge over is cracked ice. This year looks like packed ice or something because it's just filled in, but on a normal year, there's so many crevasses, it looks like Swiss cheese. So that's the name Cracked Ice. That is an amazing place for long powder. It's about 5,000 feet. You're standing on top of so many feet, maybe 100 feet, 200 feet of thick, thick glacial ice. It just works like a refrigerator. It tends to be some of the best snow on the pass. Past that is RFS. That stands for really fucking steep. And it's named pretty darn well. After that, you got Stairway. Stairway's just epic. Couloirs off every side. Just amazing stuff. The famous white ice couloir is off of there. The Stairway to Heaven couloir is off of there. And then past there is Mountain Diamond. That's the big daddy of Thompson Pass. You can get a 7,000 foot run off that. That's looking one way.
Go the other way.
Should we? Okay, let's turn around.
Yeah.
We're looking at the other way, and we're looking at Loveland. And Loveland is named after the woman who was working base ops here, and she was the first person to ski off of that. You got 27 Mile, that's the 27-mile hanging glacier. Epic zone with Tone's Temple in there, named after one of our guides, Tony Mann. And then you've got Seagulls. Seagulls is the cool triangular pyramid that highlights the Worthington Glacier mountainscape. Next to that is the big, big pyramid of Acapulco. Now that's a super cool spot with a very, very tight, steep entrance that opens up into just a steep, wide open powder field. When you ski down that, you get into this hallway of blue ice, and you ski down another couple thousand vertical feet with blue ice on either side of you. It's just striking. And then we got the top of Girls Mountain proper, which we call Easter Bunny. And you got Upper Bunny, Easter Bunny, and then you got Bro Bowl. Bro Bowl's named because we used to land planes up there, so the bros would all fly up and then they would hop out and they'd spend all day just boot packing up and down couloirs and play, play, play. And then we've got Stalefish and Girls Mountain, and then if we just keep going, we've got Avery's Alley in view and Repeater Peak, and that's just the stuff that we could see and hit with a snowball from here.
But just the way all these peaks are pushed up and they're just perfectly inclined snowboarding ski runs and just lips and drops and cornices. It was made for us up there. It's like the world's biggest terrain park.